Why is it that every bar, every gig, every town across this strange little map of America has at least one guy who thinks his buddy he used to play guitar in '94 makes him a licensed music analyst? Everybody's a professional nowadays. Every crowd's got one. And some nights, you get three. Well, folks, we're here again to find the answers together. So please pull up a chair, pour yourself something honest, and welcome back to Ivory's After Dark, where the lights are low, the notes are real, the bourbon is neat, and the truth is somewhere between the keys. I am your host, Jack Rivers, piano man, barroom philosopher. And depending on what Facebook says about me this week, well, I just might be the villain in a post about ruining somebody's karaoke or dinner. But I digress. Let's take a break, shall we? Take a break from the Matrix and tune into the gospel of 88 keys. I'm the guy behind the piano. The guy behind 88 keys just trying to play the room. Doing my thing. And then the room always sends me one ambassador from planet I know a guy. Right? Every night. Doesn't matter. There's a guy who saunters up mid-set, beer in hand, nostalgia on his face. And he'll tell you about his buddy Mike, who played 3 county fairs back in '94. Says it like it's a resume. Folks, nobody almost makes it. You either show up every damn day, or the dream dies in the garage next to the snowblower. You see, a dream is great, but without the work ethic, it's useless. It's like talent without practice. But I've said a lot about that. See, there are people who will critique your tone. They'll tell you what song to play next, or give you mixing notes while you're mid-performance. You ever go, you're trying to watch a band, and somebody's just telling you, and you're like, will you please shut up? I'm just here to try and, These are the people that talk the longest. Chances are never touched a stage. Then there's the one-uppers, or the quote-unquote, my dad can kick your dad's ass. Or, my dad opened up for REO Speedwagon once, guys. My brother-in-law played with a dude once, guys. I know a guy at RCA, Sony's, Warner Brothers. Cool story, man. My dog, she wrote a blues album once. Then, the ever-endearing, the used-to-bes. Right? I used to be a drummer. I used to tour. I used to fill in the blank with whatever story. See, they quit when life got heavy. Then wear the ghosts of potential like a Letterman jacket. It wasn't life that stopped them. It was their priorities. And then there was the almost made it. Right? Almost is a ghost story people tell themselves when the truth is too painful. You didn't almost make it. You stopped. The end. And then there's the, you got backseat drivers, passenger princesses. Well, you've got backseat producers too. You should go on The Voice. You should do country. You should play more upbeat stuff. Play something I can dance to. Right? Brother, I'm already climbing uphill. I don't need NBC executives added to my list of problems. And then there are the drunk historians. Friendly at first. And then Ken Burns with a Bud Light. Elvis played here once. Kid Rock stayed with my cousin. Seeger filled up his gas tank right there. That's great, man. I'm just trying to finish the song before your Uber arrives. Yeah, we hear all kinds of stories, don't we? There are the philosophers. These are the online preachers. The paragraphs. And they'll name drop. My dad, my mom, my uncle, my brother, sister's uncle's cousin. You know, look, I'm going to drop everybody else's resume. If your comment needs subtitles, you're not adding clarity. You're adding calories. But there are the silent few, say that 3 times fast, that get it. They lean in, they clap, who smile all night. They're happy to be there. They tip. They love the art. Not the ego. They don't brag. They just listen. Those are the ones you play for. And the real reason that this matters, right? Noise, distractions, one-uppers, critics, ghosts. But music is where real still matters. The room always knows who's true. If you're still showing up, practicing, bleeding truth into the chords, the keys, the notes, the lyrics, you did what most weren't strong enough to do. Right? You didn't quit. You didn't put a period at the end of your experience because the journey's still going. So yeah, there's one in every crowd. But there's only one behind the piano. Still here. Still fighting. Still telling the truth they wish they had the courage to say. So, thanks for pulling up a chair tonight. Thanks for choosing truth over noise. And if your buddy played guitar back in the day, tell him I said hi. And to keep his day job. This has been Ivory's After Dark. And I have been Jack Rivers. And thanks for stopping by.